Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm out here on my porch doing a little experiment. My pothos is really long and it got really viney like this. And it had no leaves on it, like it was just like sticks like that. So I'm gonna try to propagate all these in the soil. Because I don't have a glass to put them in, so I'm just gonna set them in here like that and see if they grow. And if they don't, it's okay, because I have like this one, right, which I'm going to have to kind of propagate that one too, because I cut it there. And it wasn't growing right anyway. And then I have like this one that I've also split off of it, and then I split this off of it, and then I'm gonna show you more stuff that I split off of it real quick. Don't mind my mess. Okay, so I will split this one, which I'm gonna propagate in the water off of it as well. And then also have these two that got cut off of it. I'm telling y'all, this plant I had was so long. It was so big. I split it into like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. I don't really know how many I split it off to. There's another one I got off of it, which I think I might repot this one because I think the pot is too big for it. But these, this is basically what the other one looked like. It just had vines, like no leaves really, just viney like that, which was starting to look ugly. And so I mean, that's on my other plants. I had enough of the plant to try to experiment with it, so we shall see what goes on. Sorry y'all, like I said, I got a mess, but I'm gonna clean it up once I finish everything. But yeah, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's how many propagations I got off this one plant, guys. Like, that's how big it was. And yeah, I really needed to do this. So I don't know, I thought maybe it would find some people would find this interesting, should I say. And hopefully I'm doing this right, because I've seen some people like put cinnamon on where you cut it at, or like toothpaste, but I'm just going to literally put them all in here like this and then just see what happens. I mean, it's not gonna hurt it, I'm not gonna lie. I have had this plant for over 10 years and I'm literally now just unpotting it and like clipping it and like making it a little shorter, because it was just really big, guys. And like I said, a lot of the leaf was just, I mean, I'm sorry, a lot of the plant was just like these vines with no leaves on it, kind of like this one, how it barely has any leaves on it. It like the whole plant was like that though. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just move her around a little bit, she'll be all right. She's been with me long enough and she's used to me. Fun fact, my mother-in-law gave me this plant, and it was a tiny little plant when I got it like this. It was just like this, really. I mean, I kind of should have put this more in the middle, huh? Oh well, too late. I already put her in there, and I'm not gonna keep messing around with her. Anyway, she has a little burn there because I had moved her thinking that she needed more light, but she was really root bound. She was like, when I took her out, which I didn't take a video of that, I should have, it was actually pretty cool. She had no dirt in her. It was like just the top was dirt, and when I took her out, all of it was roots. And so that's why she really wasn't growing that much. So now that I have planted her in different pots and I kind of spread her around, she's doing a lot better. But I only repotted her again, which I usually don't repot her really close together like that, just because I don't think they like it. Like, you see how this one's kind of sad? hopefully she likes it in here. I feel like this one's too big for her too, but her roots were really big and long, so that's why I put her in here, because she had really big long roots, and I was like, well, maybe it needs a little space to grow. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so when this plant was root bound, which was like maybe a couple weeks ago, she was in this pot here that I'm putting all her propagations in. Actually the whole plant was in this one pot. Like all those propagations I just showed y'all, I mean all those like cuttings that I split apart that I just showed y'all from this one particular plant here, it was all in one pot, guys. This pot right here, which it was all roots. There was no soil at all whatsoever in this pot when I took it out, and I was wondering why it wasn't doing good, because it had been doing so good for so long. And yeah, so I'm just going to fill the rest of this up with soil, and then I think I might stick her in here too, this long root, just because, I mean, hopefully it doesn't die, because it has like no roots, so hopefully it grows some. But like I said, if it does die, I'm not gonna be sad, just because I have so many of her now. Like I have tons of her now, and I'm sure she's gonna grow just like she always has. Excuse my toes, y'all. They're crusty. I need to get my toes done. Please excuse them. And plus, I'll be out here planting, so yeah, my toes can get kind of monkey looking. But I promise I got cute toes. Anyway, these are the, another plant that I just got on sale. These really just grow outside, honestly. They don't really grow inside, I think. I'm not a plant expert at all whatsoever, but the research I have done on these is they like to be outside. So and she actually had some worms in her soil, and it freaked me the hell out, but I just left them in there, and I just repotted her. I think they overwatered her at the grocery store, so hopefully she does a little better. And then I got this one too just now at Kroger, which has a lot of little babies. I don't know if you can see them there. And then she has another one there that I kind of tucked in the dirt. And she was super saturated, like, oh my god, she was so wet. And I took her out of their pot as well and put her in this little bit bigger one. I have another one like this that's doing really well, so I just figured I'd give it a shot and see what happens. All my plants are doing really well though, guys, surprisingly. I really need to stop buying plants, just because my husband is gonna kill me because I keep buying plants because they're on sale, and then I feel bad for them. Actually, oh, I'm sorry, where's the focus? I have some plants up there as well, if you can see. I'm not tall enough to grab them. I have to get my stool, which is not out here, but they're doing pretty well out here, kind of. I don't know, I feel like it got cold a little bit, and then they kind of got sad, and but it's gotten humid again, so I'm gonna have to check on them here in a little bit and bring them down and just see what they look like. I don't water my plants that often. I only water them like once every 8 days, 9 days. I do use a moisture meter sometimes, and I put it all the way in at the bottom, and if it still stays pretty moist, I don't water them, I just wait. But yeah, guys, let me fill this up with some more dirt.